Hey, what's up everybody? I'm gonna show you how I did the Mage Tower. I wiped for 6 hours. Last time the Mage Tower was up. And I wiped out at 1%, and today, the next week, I finally did it. 10 item levels higher than previously. And I'm gonna show you how I did it. The footage you see now is my last attempt. It's very devastating. So yeah. Also, I want to point out. So if you die, you go into Guardian Angel and you can still heal a bit, and Jared and his posse will keep fighting. So if you die, it doesn't matter all that much in the last phase, but. And now you see how I'm in Guardian Angel. I'm trying to heal it out. I'm trying to top off Jared. I hope Jared never comes back in the next expansion. I hope he fucking dies. Period. And his stupid sister, I hope she fucks off as well. And this is where it's. I'm basically racing. This is a DPS race right now. And I failed. And at this point I probably rage quit it. And I just let it rest. So these are the talents that I used for the fight now. I usually go with Apotheosis, Surge of Light, and Censor, but I wasn't intending to clear it as fast, so these are the talents. So first off, there are like mobs you have to prioritize and interrupts you have to prioritize. The mobs you want to prioritize are the mages, then the warrior, and then the hunter. But you always want to interrupt the hunter first, and then the warrior. So first off, it takes a while until it starts. It's gonna be one hunter first. Pretty easy to deal with. You just kill her and stun her when she uses her arrow, mana draining arrow or something. Not sure how it's called. So yeah, I use smite and then I use either shackle or what's the spell called? Censor? No, probably not. So you want to use either Shackle and Dead or Holy Word Chastise to stun them. So in this next pack we have a Mage and a Hunter. You always want to kill the Mage first. Remember to interrupt the Hunter. The thing about the Mage is he will get like a stacking buff, which you can dispel, but it's not worth it. He gains stacks so fast that you just better off nuking him down and moving on to the next target before his stacks get too high. So here again, keep interrupting, keep stunning. It's all about practicing, remembering the fight, and yeah, just keep doing it over and over. Next pack again, a Mage and a Warrior. The Mage first, but the Warrior will cast like a channeling spell. I think it's called Sword Dance. I'm not too sure about it, but that's the one you want to interrupt, not the one where he fixates you or another target. That's pretty much out-healable. Yeah. Heal it out, kill the Mage, and then go back to the Warrior. Make sure Chastise, the cooldown is off Chastise before the next pack, because you will need it. And yeah, just heal yourself, interrupt the Sword Dance. Then for the next pack is a bit more tricky. You'll have a Mage and 2 Warriors. The Warriors will, after 3 or 4 seconds, start casting their Sword Dance, and if they both cast it at the same time, it will most likely result into a wipe. So I recommend DPS the mage for 3 seconds, then shackle one of the warriors and then chastise the other warrior, then nuke the mage down. And when they are out of CC, use a global cooldown. Use Hymn of Hope, I think it's called. The priest cooldown. Use the trinkets. I don't think I have Valen's Prophecy active. But yeah, use cooldowns. If you have Apotheosis, use it as well. And again, interrupt, sword dance, yada yada yada. It's the same. You will remember these things as you go. Then for the next pack we have all 3 of them: a mage, a hunter, and a warrior. Attack the mage for the first 3 seconds. I think then you wanna stun the warrior and then shackle the hunter and then go back to the mage. And then the warrior will go into berserk and attack you. And you just want to out heal and DPS the mage. And from there on it's pretty smooth sailing. I do want to point out that the first phase is probably the for me it was the hardest. If I wiped it, it's most likely on this phase because it's very like not healing intense, but it is intense in every other way. You basically have to DPS, crowd control, and heal. And remember this fight out of your head. And that's, yeah, in my opinion, it doesn't have to do a lot with being a good healer. But yeah, it's not that rewarding to complete it actually, if you think of it. So yeah, if you kill this one, you have a little bit of a breather. You can drink, you can eat, you can use buff food. If you think this was the hardest part and you don't want to spend all your buff food, you can actually use some buff food now. So yeah, phase 2 probably, yeah, as a holy priest, phase 2, 3, and 4 are pretty easy. I want to point out that I also have the trinket of, what's it called? Kil'jaeden? No. Yeah, I have the trinket of Kil'jaeden, which is probably the most overpowered thing that in game right now as a healing gimmick. So yeah, here you wanna kill him up, top of your health, then move on to the next one. Pretty straightforward. You don't AoE these mobs, you will die. Just kill one, heal yourself, move on to the next one. Pretty easy. Nothing too difficult. Try and save your chastides for the next pack. Yeah. Let's kill up this last one. And now you can use Holy Nova. These mobs will not kill you when they die. It's probably the best ability now to use. If you have another ability like that as another healer, I don't think you have, but you can use it, and you should use AoE in this situation. Maybe you're a druid or something. And now we're gonna open the gate. First thing you do is dispel the feared guy, and now you want to heal these 3 mobs to full health. I've heard if they get to full health, if they don't get to full health, they get like mind controlled, or they become enemies, and the next fight gets a bit harder. So yeah, top them off. It's pretty easy. Now this guy, it's a hunter. Attack it, stun the mob when it casts his mana draining ability, and move on. So in next, you open the gate, use Holy Nova, pretty straightforward. I think you have to dodge him maybe as another healer, but it's pretty easy. Open the gate. Kill this guy. Just try and kill it as fast as possible, because he will cast like laser things. You can see it here. And again, these mobs don't AoE. Single targets, kill them off one by one. Heal yourself. And yeah. And now we have a bit of a breather till the next phase. I'm changing some stuff. I'm using Valen's Prophecy now. I'm using another, I can't remember what it is. It's the bracer that lets you cast faster if you're above a certain amount of health. So yeah, you have some time. This is the second hardest part. You want to heal your party, so you have to heal the Jared, the Rogue, and the Hunter. But you also have to heal the targets that the boss will drag towards him. These 3 targets will not show up on your raid frame, so I can only recommend getting good at using your abilities of your bar and manually targeting the mobs, because I don't think there is a way of doing it in another way. Also use cooldowns if you have Apotheosis, which I don't have, but I should have had. You should use it here. Top them off. If some of them go through, they will become enemies in later stages. So yeah. So now on the second round of enemies, I think I use Holy Hymn. You can heal the targets before they cross the barrier with Holy Hymn, not if you manually would target them and try to heal them. So use Holy Hymn, top them off. I fell a second time. No, I don't think. Oh no, I just barely got the last one, which is a miracle. And now for the last, I think this is the last one, or the second last one. You might want to manually do it again. And this is where a lot of healers struggle if you're used to using like add-ons and stuff. This is probably where a lot of people have trouble. So for the fourth one, I only have to heal 1 because I failed 2 times before. And now we'll have to fight 2 enemies before the last boss. I have a quick drink, but yeah, it's not enough. I don't have enough time to get full mana. And now the last phase starts. A quick thing for this one, you want to stay relatively low as a priest, as a healer, for the last boss. So these guys are again 2 warriors. You wanna interrupt their sword dance and heal out their fixate. Pretty straightforward. Nuke one down and then move on to the other one. The more enemies you let through in the previous phase, you'll have to fight now. So it's essentially to do very well in the previous phase. This will make your life a lot more easy. So yeah, kill them off. You don't get much time to drink. You don't have any time at all. For this phase, so this is the last and the final phase. You want to stay relatively low. Your health has to be under a certain amount of health, because I think it's something like all the health you have, or all the health you don't have, gets becomes damage towards your ally. So you kind of want to stay near the 30% and the 50% in order to not kill your allies. Like now, it happens like I cut it very close a lot of times. Yeah, use your global cooldowns maybe. Use your apotheosis. Try to not heal yourself too much, and always keep Jared topped off. He's the only one that takes like physical damage. So yeah, keep him at max health. Also, if you stun this boss right before he lands, so he will jump at you, and right before he lands you stun him, you will interrupt his AoE ability. So is it a bug? Is it an exploit? I think not. I think it's, yeah. I think yeah, I think it's. I don't think it is. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, keep Jared topped off. I cut it very close towards the end. I didn't think I was gonna make it because I literally don't have any space left at the end. See how my trinket kicks in, the Kill Jaden trinket, and we did it. After 2 tries, when the Mage Tower was up, I didn't have the right talents. I didn't have the talents that I intended to use, but I managed to do it at item level 920. Probably just a bit too high, actually, a bit too overgeared. But yeah, that's how I did it, and I hope other healers, other priests and other healers, yeah, have something useful with this video. And here we talk to this chick. She will give you the appearance. I don't feel very satisfied because it doesn't have much to do with being a good healer. I think it's having to do with being a good player, I guess, but a player that's good geared and that can memorize the fights. Yeah, not that rewarding, but it is a pretty appearance nonetheless. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I have 3 subscribers and one of them is probably my mother. It would mean so much to me, so please subscribe to me. It would help me out. I try to upload once a week. Yeah, I try to get better at this thing. I know it's not the best. It's not the best setup. I'm not the most entertaining guy, but if you think this was mildly entertaining, please check out another video and maybe subscribe to my channel. It does mean a whole lot to me. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.